When last we left our fair heroes, y'all had been requisitioned for a particular project instead of being processed by the Technocracy. You're not entirely sure what that is, but Betsy here seems to have gone through it and enjoyed it far too much.
Something wrong with that one.
You were released, everybody got rides home, and eventually John was the last one to return to his home. You had an idea that on your way home you're going to swing by that park and ask about that summer camp incident. Unfortunately, the folks there clammed up pretty quick.
Yeah, that's to be expected.
But I assume that you all had some way of coordinating to meet up again the next day.
We've got findings to go into work for.
We did in game saying that we were going to meet up the next day, I do believe.
Indeed.
Coffee shop. That makes sense.
Betsy shows up at the coffee shop, assuming everyone knew what she meant. Ollie. You do make it, and you're not even late. John? They didn't say where to go, but you did forget your pen. You lost your pen somewhere. You do arrive at the coffee shop looking for your pen.
Yeah. Figures. Can't escape this shit.
What are Betsy and Ollie talking about when John comes in?
Probably normal things. Trying very hard not to talk about the fact that I met a fucking cyborg and weird fucking time spider beast thing yesterday. Taking all of my self-control not to mention those two things particularly. That's fine, I'm rambling about most. Love that. So not normal things, but Mothman.
At this coffee shop in Southeast Portland. What time is it?
If I made it there on time, I would guess at least noon because I had to trauma sleep for at least 10 hours.
Then yeah, we'll go with noon.
Works for me.
Yeah. It's about the time I get pissed off enough about the pen to actually go start walking to find it.
Sleight of hand to continuously pour small amounts of liquor in my coffees that I'm definitely drinking much too quickly.
And nobody seems to notice. Either that or they're polite enough not to say anything. Couple of questions. What is your avatar score, Ollie?
3.
That's what I thought. As the avatar is supposed to be some sort of guide and can pop up to give advice or point somebody in what they think is the right direction, 3 times each game session, a player or me may speak to Ollie.
Interesting.
You only get to say one thing. Ollie can try to attract the attention of his avatar in order to ask a question, but if there's a follow-up, it counts against the total. Letting the players know that real quick. But yeah, you are successfully hiding your burgeoning alcoholism. Neither of you notice John until he sits down at the table next to you.
I spill the booze that I was subtly pouring into my coffee.
Can I catch it?
It's liquid, so
Oh,
no.
thinking it drops flask. But...
Oh. Fumble the flask. Yeah.
Son, it is noon. Yeah, after yesterday. Give me the cup. Give me the cup.
With a sip, you find that it's stronger than you expected.
It is just straight liquor at this point, is it not?
Liquor and coffee water.
There's 2 other empty cups. I've been getting refills. Want to be suspicious.
You smell like a brewery. Okay.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
That song is very counterintuitive.
And hasn't been invented yet, I don't think.
So,
Oh, then instead, doing a rendition of ABBA's pouring some booze in my coffee. Oh, God, help me take these demons away.
she's still going on about the moth creature.
It's riveting.
I've heard the story many
You should hear
times.
the one Betsy was just telling me.
Go ahead.
Staring intently and nodding.
All right. What story?
Moth people scales, and I reach into my bag and pull out something. It's hard to tell. She calls it a Mothman scale, but it's a very thin piece of something about an inch by 2 inches, roughly trapezoidal, that she claims is off of a moth person's witch. She found this caught on a branch when she was chasing after Mothman. She is very certain it comes from the Mothman. She mourns the fact that Mothman must have been scared by her presence and ran away.
That is a heartbreaking story, Betsy.
Ollie is wasted and on the verge of tears.
Oh, God. How long have you known him?
Yes, 3 minutes.
That's wonderful.
Ollie runs to the bathroom.
Lovely.
Part of you thinks, Betsy, that maybe he could use some processing.
I think everybody can use some process, but I don't say it out loud.
Yeah, no.
Ollie, do you vomit in the bathroom, or do you do anything particular?
Just vomiting.
We've got some info to go on for those missing kids. Sounds like a good chunk of them were involved with that riot about, 6-7 months ago.
Yeah, the protest.
Ollie, you're still in the bathroom. As you finish drawing a dick, a voice in your head says, Dick is still in the portal. And Dick is the person that your player was asking about last time.
That was the boy in the picture, right? Or no, there wasn't a good picture of him.
You come back out to hear John trying to summarize what you know right now. That yes, all of these people seem to be involved in the riot at Laurelhurst Park.
I tried to speak with some of the denizens of the park, but I am not exactly welcome there. Apparently I give off what they call bad vibes. So, Ollie, I'm going to need you to sober up a little bit.
I'll get a regular coffee. I'll walk back up and order a coffee.
As you swipe Veronica's credit card, it dutifully dings and your coffee is dispensed.
How much booze is left in my flask? Not for me, but that's a good way to get in with the homeless.
You are hammered, in your own words.
And I spilled.
And you spilled so very little.
Is it enough to make one friend? Or do we have to make a stop?
It might be enough to make one friend, depends on how desperate they are.
Okay. I look disappointedly at my flask and say, we should make a stop on the way.
I should be able to blend in a little bit better when we get there. I'll start selling mine.
Alright.
It's a little Betsy.
Are you taking off ahead of them to do that, Betsy, or are you accompanying the alcohol run first?
I think we should show up separately.
How old is Ollie?
24.
Okay, old enough to buy alcohol.
Yeah. Was in the last year of a master's program.
Then you won't need John to buy your drinks.
That's a line I'm not looking to cross today, son.
You get anything for yourself?
I get myself a candy bar. Yeah. Put something solid in my stomach.
Betsy, you arrived first. You just arrived in Portland recently.
True.
This is the first time that you've seen the legendary Trash Mahal.